This time last year, this empty lot used to be a house that was condemned, filled with sewage and mold. It's now a blank slate. We tore that house down, and we've got big plans and visions for what's to come. But right now, since we're on the Hannah House campus, I want to show you what we already have. So let me give you a tour. Come this way and follow me. This is the original Hannah House, where women focus on reunification with their children. They'll be coming directly from drug and alcohol treatment or incarceration. This is where they take their next steps in their journey of recovery and reunification. So this is our first transitional living house, where women will come after living in community living for 9 months to a year. This is the first steps that they'll take in independent living, but they're still right next door to all the support that they've had before. So this is the old carriage house behind the original Hannah House. Upstairs is an apartment for a woman to live with her children independently. Downstairs is the Hannah House offices, and they're currently packed in there like sardines. This is our second community home, which we added about a year ago. It focuses on women who are walking in recovery without kids. It's been fun to see the growth of the Hannah House over the years, but we still have some huge needs. There are only 3 transitional apartments for the women that are coming out of the 2 community houses. There's also a huge need for all of the women that are reunifying with their children. They have to have a good solution for their kids during the day. So I'm going to invite the Hannah House team to come and tell us more about what's next.
With this front house, we will be adding on-site daycare and therapy spaces. This will be the first time that we get to intentionally care for the child, just as we care for the mother. All of the children here at the Hannah House have mothers that are coming out of addiction and sometimes even incarceration. With that comes a significant amount of trauma. That can look like anger, lack of social skills, isolation, and developmental delays. In order to give these children the best future, we have to be intentional with our care. With this new daycare and therapy space, the children will get to stay on site with a team that will understand their unique challenges. They will also be able to provide trauma-informed care and share the love of Jesus with the children every day. Child care is an essential part of the recovery process for mom. In order to reunify, they must have a child care plan in place. Their schedules are packed full with things such as work, treatment, court appointments, and counseling, and not to mention most of them can't drive. It would be life-changing if these women had on-site child care for their children.
On the back of this lot will be 2 apartments specifically for transitional housing. This is absolutely crucial for women to succeed. It's so difficult to go from community living to independent living. It's easy to fall back into old habits. Some of these women have never lived clean and sober on their own before. They have to learn a new way of life. Transitional housing is a safe place for women to practice everything they've learned in their first year at Hannah House, like parenting skills, budgeting, leaning deeper into Jesus, managing their time, and running their home. In transitional housing, these women live more independently while still being close to community and support. Since we've offered transitional housing, we've seen an 80% success rate. We only have 3 transitional units right now, and this expansion will double our transitional space.
So we have a plan in place. We have a program that works. We have a team ready to serve these women. And 1 year from now, I'd love to drive you by this lot and show you a connected campus. We're asking you to help us bring this vision to life.